Hi everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome to my free weekly webinar. Alright, for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Alright, welcome to FX Starts here. Now I do a free weekly webinar every week, completely free, right? You don't have to pay for it. Right? And in fact, by watching my webinar every week, you stand a chance to make $100 as well. Alright, so it's a no-brainer, right? It's a win-win situation for you. You get to learn something about Forex, right? About Forex trading, you gain knowledge, and at the same time, you stand a chance to win some money. Alright, okay, so let's get on with today's lesson, right? Today I'm going to share something exciting with all of you, and it's this topic called massive account growth. Right? I always have people coming up to me asking me, hey, how do we grow our account even faster? Or how do we grow our account as quickly or as fast as possible? Well, this is the personal strategy that I used, right? Last time when I was still quite new in Forex, and I have not made my money yet. I have not made my millions yet. So this was one of the strategy I used to grow my account very quickly. All right. Okay. There's actually no need for me to do it right now because I don't want to trade so aggressively on my account. Right. But occasionally, I still do it for fun. Just fund a small account and then grow it quickly for fun and see what happens. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the slides. Okay, so basically there are 4 steps to get a massive account growth. The first one, very important, a fixed trading system. Right, you must trade one fixed. Okay, never mind. I'll elaborate more on it in the later slides. All right. Number 2, a consistent track record. Number 3, 2 trading accounts, right? 2 separate trading accounts. And fourthly, very disciplined trading. All right, very disciplined trading. All right, so I'm going to elaborate more on each point. The first one, a fixed trading system. What does that mean? That means that that means that you trade one fixed strategy. All right, you trade only one strategy. Right, you do not change the strategy. Today you trade strategy A, tomorrow strategy B, another day strategy C, and then another day strategy D. All right, you need to be trading only one strategy. All right, and then you need to follow the rules very strictly. All right, so step 1, step 2, step 3. What can you do? What can you not do? How much is your stop loss? Are you going to trade the trend? Are you going to trade the range? Are you going to trade reversal? Are you going to buy only or are you going to sell only today? So you need to follow your rules very strictly. All right. Basically, the key thing you hear me saying this all the time, right? Basically, the key thing in trading is consistency. All right. The most profitable traders in this world are all very consistent. When you ask them what do they do, right? They can tell you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and they repeat this every day, day after day after day after day, right? Whereas the traders who are not so profitable, you ask them, okay, what do you do every day? It's not the same, right? Because some days they do this, some days they do that, another day they do another thing. So they do whatever they feel like doing on that day, right? They let emotions take over their trading rules and their trading plans. All right, and then you also have to be very familiar with the strategy, right? Familiar meaning one look at the chart, you know straight away that there is a setup, or you know whether is this a correct trade or is this not correct trade, incorrect trade. All right, so you have to be very familiar with your strategy. You don't want to be entering a trade and then later find out, I was not supposed to enter because it was not a correct setup. Okay, so you have to be very, very familiar with your strategy. Okay, what's point number 2? Consistent track record. All right, so you need a very, very consistent track record. Okay, and how to get a consistent track record? The only way is to keep trading your strategy again and again and again and again. So you need to have at least 100 trades completed. All right, so if you have already traded 100 trades live, that's the best scenario. All right, you can get your 100 trades from your account history, right? So your MT4 platform has this tab called your account history, right? And you can get your full trading history from here, all right? So you have 100 trades completed, that's the best, right? The alternative, if you do not have 100 trades completed, is to backtest your trades, right? And then record it down in Excel or record it by writing down on a piece of paper. Right, I remember when I was trading 12 years ago, when I first started trading 12 years ago, I did my backtest on the screen, you know, during the weekends, and then I would jot it down on my notebook. And then I refer back to it. Right, I refer back to it when I'm learning, right? Especially during the weekends, right? Why during the weekends? Because the market's not open, right? The market's not open. So you can't be looking, so you are not looking at a live trade. So I practice my trading by backtesting. Okay? Next, 2 trading accounts. Alright, this is a key as well. So you need to have 2 trading accounts. On your one account, which is the account that you trade normally, right? You trade as per normal, right? Keep your risk reward, right? Sorry, keep to your risk management, risk and proper risk money management, right? Which is 1 or 2% risk per trade maximum, all right? So that is your normal trading account. And then you have a second trading account, right, which I call it the SL account or a stop loss account. So what is a stop loss account? The main purpose of, okay, before I go to that, this stop loss account, please don't put too much money into this account, right? Don't deposit such a big amount. Be prepared that this account you can lose everything, right? You can lose everything inside this account because you're going to trade it very, very aggressively in the beginning. Alright, so you're going to start off with a very small deposit, very aggressive risk. Alright, so normally what I did last time was for my stop loss account, I normally put in $1,000. Right, I put in $1,000, to me that was a small deposit, right? So I put in $1,000 and then I trade it very aggressively, right? So like $1,000, I'll trade one standard lot. So if I hit a stop loss of 20 pips, right, that is $200 or 20% of my account gone, right? So one loss, 20% of the account gone, right? So you don't want to fool around with this account. All right, so it's a very, very aggressive account. One loss, 20% loss. All right, no joke. Okay. Now the thing is that you're not going to trade every single setup on this account, right? You're not going to trade every single setup. You are going to be looking at your track record of 100 trades. Remember, you have already done 100 trades, whether is it backtest or live trading, 100 trades. And then you're going to take note, right, of the times where you hit a losses, right? Now, you might have a track record where it says, where it's something like that, right? Win, 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 lose, win, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, 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 lose. That's fine, all right? But then you're going to come across a period of time where you go through a losing streak, right? It might be 2 losses in a row or 3 losses in a row, all right? So you might hit a point of time where you get lose, lose, and then win, and then lose, 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 win. So you see, you know, what is the maximum number of losses you hit in a row during that 100 trades? It could be 3 times, it could be 4 times, it could even be 5 times. Alright, but 5 times is not going to happen very often. Maybe out of the 100 trades, 5 times only happen once. Lose 4 times in a row also happen once. But you lose 3 times in a row quite often, right? 2 or 3 times in a row, you can lose it quite often, right? It might happen 3 or 4 times even, right? Or maybe every 10 trades you place, you will get a period of 2 losing trades in a row, or even 3 losing trades in a row. So if that happens, right, I like to do it after 3 losing trades, right? So I know it's very rare for me, right? So this means that when I enter on the 4th trade, it's almost like it's a very high percentage chance that I will win this trade, right? I'm not going to say guaranteed win, but it's a very high chance because according to my track record, 3 losses in a row don't happen very often, right? So this stop loss account, you're going to enter it only after you hit 3 losses in a row in your normal account, right? So your normal account, you're risking 1% or 2%, let's say 2%. So you lose 2%, you lose 2%, you lose another 2%. Total loss 6%, right? Fourth trade, you enter on your normal account number 1, same risk 2%, and on your stop loss account, you enter one standard lot, 20 pips stop loss. You're going to risk 20% for this trade. Alright, so if you hit a stop loss, you lose $200, which is 20% of your account gone. Right, but the chance of winning this trade is quite high, right? Because you already have a track record of 100 trades, right? And in fact, the more the merrier. Minimum is 100 trades. If you can do 200, 300 trades, it will be even better. All right, so 3 losses in a row, boom, I enter my stop loss account, and most of the time it's a win, right? And when you win 20 pips, 30, 40, 50, even 100 pips. If you make 100 pips in that one trade, you double your account. Right, you make 100% profits in your account. Your account from $1,000 grows to $2,000 in just one trade. All right, but remember, you do not risk 20% every single trade. You only enter this trade on this account after you hit 2 or 3 stop losses. All right, that's the key. Remember that. Right, do not enter every trade 20% loss. 20% risk, right? You hit 3 stop losses, account gone by 60%. Very difficult for you to recover. Okay, so what I normally do with this account is I grow it, right? And I'll maintain my lot size as well, right? So when it grew to $1,000, I still maintain 1 standard lot, right? Because I don't want to increase to 2 standard lots because I don't want to lose 20% now. All right, now maybe I want to risk only 10% of my account. Right, so $2,000 in your account now, same thing, 1 standard lot. Hit the stop loss 20 pips, you lose $200, which is 10%. It's fine. All right, it's fine. Okay, but if you have done this stop loss account a few times and you're confident in your own track record, you can continue risking 20%, right? So normally what I do is I risk 20%, 20%, 20%, and by the time after 4 or 5 trades, right? Because don't forget, it could take quite some time, right? Because on your normal account, you would have placed maybe 15 trades already, but this account, you had only placed 3 trades, right? Or 4 trades, okay? And this account would have grown a few 100% already. Right, so normally what I'll do is maybe from $1,000 I grow it to 5,000 or 10,000, and then this one becomes my main account now, and I'm going to trade it very conservatively back to 1 to 2% already again. All right, and now, right, I will be able to make a very, very comfortable profit with my $10,000 account. Right, if every month I make 10%, 20%, that's 1 to 2,000 US dollars profits. All right, so this is how I grow my account quickly, aggressively, with a plan. All right, so you don't just bang 20% risk blindly. We do it with a strategy, this strategy, all right, with a plan. All right, so disciplined trader, so disciplined trading, this is very important, right? So the most important factor in trading, even more important when trading the stop loss account, follow trading rules strictly. All right, so it is very important that you follow your trading rules strictly. 20 pips stop loss means 20 pips. All right, you don't remove your stop loss, because look, if the trade goes against you by 100 pips, you blow the account. The account is gone. Your stop loss account is down to 0. All right, so keep to your trading rules. If your stop loss is 20 pips, stick to it. If it's 30 pips, then you trade 30. Then you skip your stop loss to 30 pips. All right, but not more than that. Yeah, do not trade without a stop loss. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so, and it's important that you are very disciplined with your trading. You enter the trades only after the 2 or 3 stop loss has been hit, right? Don't enter every single setup, all right? Only after you hit the 2 or 3 stop loss, then you enter. Remember this. This is the key to grow your account explosively, right? Massive account growth.